What's up, internet? Me again. This dating adventure, this one was from a few weeks back too. But it kind of stuck out to me. This girl, we talked a little bit before we met at this local bar. So we talked the night before for about 2 hours, maybe an hour to 2 hours. I don't remember exactly how long, but it was about, some length of time we talked. And she had told me how she hadn't been on a date in like 6 months or something. And the last date she went on, the guy was the most handsome guy she'd ever been on a date with. And she was like, you know what, screw it, I'm sleeping with this guy. And she shot her shot and got turned down. God told her, I'm gonna stay here and wait for my friends. And so she left all dejected and stuff. So anyway, next night, we're meeting at a local bar. And it's going great. She's flipping her hair, she's touching herself, she's doing all the things that girls do to let you know they're interested. She's doing all that. So it's going well. So I asked her, I'm like, well, I'm going home to watch a movie. If you want to come, you're welcome to. She just told me she was going to do that with the guy 6 months ago. So I'm like, shouldn't be a big deal. And she looks at me and she goes, oh no, I can't do that. Like, I don't know you. You could be a killer. And I'm like, well, why can I be a killer, but the guy you was going to fuck 6 months ago, he couldn't be a killer? Like, why? Do I look more like a killer than him? Or what is it exactly that makes me, possibly a killer or murderer, and he couldn't be for some reason? Like, was he just real tiny or something? I was just trying to understand why I could be a killer, but the other guy she was going to go spend the night with, because he's handsome, he couldn't be a killer. Is she saying I'm just too ugly to not be a killer? Or what is she saying? And so she's like, oh, I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. And I'm like, well, yeah. Like, if I'm not good looking enough for you to be with, then I don't want to be with you. It's just kind of, I don't want to start off like that. Like, if you were going to sleep with the last guy, and now you're telling me you're not going to go and even watch a movie with me. Because I even told her, it's not have to be sex. Like, just literally a movie. You can cuddle and watch a movie with me. We don't have to have sex. Like, I do that all the time. But in her mind, if she went there, she had to have sex. So I was like, I kind of just didn't want it anymore. I kind of felt like, yeah, if you were going to fuck him, then I'm not making the cut to get the sex, then I really don't want you. So I just kind of, she said, and this is what really freaked me out about it. She said she offered to sleep over the next night. So say we met on a Thursday. I don't remember the days, but say we met on a Thursday. No, because I could be a killer, but she'll sleep over Friday. And I was just, I couldn't quite put that together in my head. Why can I be a murderer on today, but tomorrow you can just sleep over and there's no worries with that? And so in my head, I started thinking maybe she's just not very intelligent, because that's dumb. One, that other guy could have very easily murdered you. There are a lot of handsome serial killers like Bundy, and there's a bunch. So I don't know where that even came from. And so I messaged her and told her, look, I'm not really interested in this. Like, nah. If you aren't looking to at least go all the way with me, like through meeting and hanging out and stuff, because you think could be a killer, I just don't want to. I'm not interested. No, thank you. And she took it, and we texted that we didn't have a conversation. This was all through text. She said that she sees that all I wanted was sex anyway. And I even told her, I said, I told you then, and I'm telling you now, it's not about sex. For example, you're planning on sleeping over tonight, right? You just told me you wanted to sleep over tomorrow night. So wouldn't that mean I was getting sex? And I'm telling you, no, I don't want you to come. So it's apparently not about sex. It's about you being a hoe for other guys. And for me, you're going to be a good girl. I'm not looking for that. If you've been a hoe with other guys, then you're going to have to just keep it up. Because I'm not going to be the guy. I'm just not interested in that. Nope. If you were going to sleep with that last guy, you at least got to come hang out with me. You can't tell me I could be dangerous, but you were going to go to a lonely hotel room with a mystery guy. That's just not smart. But in her mind, it was because and I think it was just she needed to cope. She needed something, some excuse or some reason why it's okay we're not going to be hanging out tonight. And the reason is because you didn't want to hang out last night. and you wanted to hang out with some other guy when you were like that. Like, I'm not going to be treated like a second class person on our first date. Like, if you were willing to do that with him because he's so handsome, well, then you better pretend like I'm not handsome too. Like, pretend like I'm actually a 7, because I'm probably about a 5 or a 6. So pretend like I'm a 7 and let's go. But you're not going to fucking act like I'm less than and then still want to be with me. And she even came clean. She said, oh, she didn't see any with him going anywhere because he was kind of a flake, and she kind of thought about dating me. But that's just stupid. That's a stupid way to look at the world, right? Oh, we're not right for each other, so come fuck me. But if you are right for me, well, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Just go watch me fuck this other guy. Like, what? No. That's backwards. That's lady think right there. That is pure lady think. Oh, I really like you, so I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm gonna go give it to the guy I don't like. How's that working out? That's just insane. That only makes sense in a woman's brain. It really does. Because, especially if you're going to tell the guy, like, I could almost see her point in this if she hadn't told me about the other guy she was going to go sleep with. Because once you tell me that, now it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to be treated like I'm less than. So if you're looking to put me on a not quite the top shelf, but the shelf right under the top shelf, I'm not going to go there. Like, if you're treating other guys with top shelf treatment, I'm getting that too. And if I'm not, then you got to find something else to do tonight, because we ain't hanging out. So anyway, but I just wanted to point that out because that one was really weird, because she literally tried to say that all I wanted was sex. And it wasn't about that. If she hadn't told me that, then and she'd have said that, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. But once you tell me you're going to sleep with the last guy you went on a date with, then you can't act like now that's just something that's not for me. Now, no man with any self-respect is still going to let you come over the next night when you told him shit like that after what you told him you were going to do with the last guy. If he is, well, he's a better man than me. I'm not going to do that. Nah, I have self-respect. And if that guy was handsome enough, then I'm handsome enough too. And if neither of us are handsome enough, then stop talking. Just stop talking, because you're telling too much information, ladies. Don't tell us that. You don't need to tell me about all your one-night stands and then come tell me you don't want to sleep with me, because that's not going to work. We just won't talk. It's that simple. We just won't talk, because I don't need that. Like, I'm not desperate to have a 30-pound overweight woman just being mean to me and making me feel like I'm less than all the other guys she could have slept with. I'm not interested in that. So I got a feeling a lot of them, especially the ladies, are going to definitely side with her on this. But I don't care. I'm not going to be treated that way. If you're going to treat me that way, you better be quiet about it so I don't know. Because if I know, we just ain't having that second date. So anyway, just wanted to point that one out because I've been thinking about that one for a little bit. That one was really lady logic. A lot of these are just lady logic. Makes no sense.